Hi, I'm Phil, and today I'm going to present part 3 of the Internet of Things. And we'll explore some of my projects in this area. My current interests are, I'm interested to know if the Internet of Things goes beyond Earth. And I'm exploring the interplanetary Internet and how the Internet of Things would be used in that environment. And I'm doing that as part of my support for STEM clubs. And we're currently doing the Mars missions, including making our own rovers on Mars at the Parramatta STEM Club. And all of that is to answer the question, is there water and life on Mars? And our rovers will be equipped with sensors to detect water and life. And by doing this, we're actually going to make our Mars rovers IoT devices. My other interests include environmental IoT, where I'm monitoring air quality, water quality, and also plastic waste. And my current interest in that is how we could use microdots to identify the origin of plastic and put the responsibility back on the manufacturers and producers of the plastics to dispose of it. After all, they're the ones that own it. Okay, so we'll just move on. And my IoT demos at Parramatta, here are 5 of them. We're going to look at the weather using a BME280 and ThingSpeak, and the micro bit computer will be used to drive that. The second demo is Home Assistant Yellow, and this is a new version of the Raspberry Pi in a compact yellow box. The third demo is looking at the PlanetX IoT, again with the BME280 to measure temperature, humidity, and pressure, but also measuring the PM2.5 particles in the air. The fourth demo will look at the AdafruitIO website, and that'll be connected to 2 Raspberry Pi Pico computers. And finally, demo 5 will be on the smart bin. So here's the first demo, ThingSpeak, and we'll be able to see how I can collect the temperature, humidity, and pressure from the BME280. So this is a Grove device connected to it's connected to the microbit, and there's also a Wi-Fi module connected to microbit. So this is it. We've got the computer, the small microbit computer connected to BitMaker, and we've got 3 Grove devices connected to BitMaker. There's the 4-digit display, the Wi-Fi, and the BME280. And by our home internet, we connect to the ThingSpeak website. The second demo is Home Assistant Yellow, and we procured this year, and we're interested in Home Assistant. We've already got a full working software on our home server of Home Assistant. So this is more of a portable one for demonstrations and also for experimenting. What's nice about it, it comes in a complete contained package, and it's based on the Raspberry Pi Compute Model 4, but it also includes all the communications that is needed to connect to home devices, such as Ethernet, and it provides power over Ethernet, and also Zigbee. So everything is included in the one package. And that can be used for smart home automation, energy management, home security, health monitoring, and monitoring of the power in the house and entertainment systems. So it can be quite a useful device. And today's demo will look at switching on and controlling Philips Hue lights. So the lights are on the bottom and the home assistant yellow package is on top. And this is what the what it looks like on Chrome. So there's a web server on the home assistant yellow, and right on the bottom here we've got the light control. So here are the lights and how we can control them. And we're going to use Zigbee wireless and pair these lights with the home assistant yellow. Demonstration 3 is using the Electrix modules and connecting that to the kids IoT network. So what we've got here is, again, we've got a BME280 measuring air temperature, humidity and pressure. But this time we're also adding the dust particles. And you can see what the configuration looks like. Everything here, except for the PC. The PC provides, connects to our home server, and that goes to the internet. So this becomes an Internet of Things devices measuring our local climate. And this is what it looks like. So you can see I've got everything mounted on Lego Techniques board, and it's ready to go. In addition to getting all the data available on the Kids IoT network, it's also available locally on a small OLED display. And this is what it looks like on the Kids IoT network. So again, using a Chrome browser, I've got a number of topics, and for this project, we're using topics 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 5. And what's nice about the Kids IoT network is that it doesn't limit you just to 1 or 2 topics for the free account. Demo 4 is a demonstration of the AdafruitIO website. And here we've got 2 Raspberry Pi Pico computers. Both of them have light sensors. One of them has a relay, and the other has a waterproof temperature probe. And this is what it looks like. So it logs their measurements, and it can give you a graphical response. Again, this is available over the internet, and anyone with the key can log in and see that. The smart bin, well, Parramatta had the belly bin about 10 years ago, and this project provides automation to make it easier for the people of Parramatta to use bins. So here, when a PIR or a person IR detector is activated, it will open the bin lid. Then after 5 seconds, it will close again. And it will show the status on the lights. So it will show green when the bin is empty, and when the bin is full, it will go red. And it will provide detection when that bin is full and send the data to a website. And the website that we have, again, is the KidsIoT website. And it will send a message of the bin number and its status. So there's the model, which is on demo at the Parramatta Library today. And this is the arrangement. So we've got a small motor which opens the bin lid, and everything except for the microbit computer is electro-freaks and the Nisha microbit adapter connected to 4 modules. So you can see the top one is the PIR sensor that detects if a person approaches the bin, and we've got a limit switch that detects if the bin is full or not, and we've got a rainbow which is really a NeoPixel array in a circle, and that gives us a status of the bin. And finally, on the bottom, we've got the Wi-Fi module that allows us to connect to the website. And finally, we've got a water quality demo. And here we're, again, measuring temperature, humidity, pressure, but this time we're measuring the water quality and the pH of the water and sending the data to over the internet. So that's also going to the KidsIoT network. And this is what it looks like. So this time we're using an IoT bit connected to the microbit, and we've got a Kitronics display that can show us all the data. So you can see on the bottom, on the left, we've got the Grow probe for our pH, and I'm also using a Grow angle sensor that allows me to switch to different Wi-Fi SSIDs. So I can use this inside the house, or I can use it on my mobile phone. And we've got a Grow BME280. And this is what it looks like. We're using topic 6, 7, 8, and 10. There is another version that looks at water particles called ORP. And all of that's been monitored on the Kids Network. And we're now going to have a look at the student demos. So that'll be on our next video. And that's all for the time being. Here is my Internet of Things demonstration at the Parramatta Library. And I've got a number of devices here. The first one I wanted to show you was, it all started off with the first device on the internet. And here's my Lego model of a Coke vending machine. And this was connected to the internet at the Carnegie Mellon University back in 1982. Okay, so the first demonstration will be Home Assistant, and I've got a box over here which is Raspberry Pi, and it's Home Assistant Yellow. And it's only connected to one device at the moment. It's connected to the Philips Hue Light here. So if I go over to my Home Assistant, you can see the Hue Light is on the bottom there. And if I click it on, the light comes on. And if I click it off, there we are. We can also control the light, and the color of the light, we can turn it on, and we can get any color we like. So we've got full control over that light, and we can do all the things you'd like to normally do with the Philips Hue Light. So that's the first device. We can connect more devices to Home Assistant Yellow, and that version of Home Assistant Yellow is connected to my mobile phone, which is just over here. And I've also got the same program running as a app on this tablet, Android tablet. Okay, well, some of the other devices we've got here, we'll have a look at this one, which is connecting the, what have we got here? We've got a BME280 measuring temperature, air temperature, humidity and pressure, and it's also measuring the pH. So we've got a pH meter here, the pH probe, and while we get local display, so we can actually see what's happening locally on the screen here, it's also available over the internet. So if we go back to our PC and go to the Kids Network, we can look at the topic. So topic 10 is our pH, and we can go and have a look at the pH value. And we'll see if we can find the other topics. We've got topic 6, so you can see the value there, and we've got topic 6 there we go. This is the BME temperature, and you can see how it's changing for today. So we've got the readings of temperature and humidity and pressure. So there's our pressure readings for today. Now we've got one other one, which is recording also BME 280 air pressure, temperature and humidity, but it's also recording the dust particles with a PM2.5 sensor, and that's going into the microbit, and there's a Wi-Fi connected to the my mobile phone and the internet. So that's also available on the Kids Network. So we can go and have a look at that one. So we want to see the temperature. We've got the temperature of that device here today, and we've got the other readings. And that's it for the Parramatta display. Here we have 2 Raspberry Pi Pico computers. This one here is number 10. So it, in addition to the normal Raspberry Pi Pico, we have Wi-Fi connected to it with its own built-in Wi-Fi chip. And this is number 8. And number 10 has an external relay and a light sensor. Number 8 has a waterproof temperature sensor. There's the probe, and we have the light sensor for that too. So this is connected to the AdafruitIO network as an Internet of Things devices, and we can see that over on the network. We'll go and have a look at number 8. So here's number 8, and we look at the actual light sensor reading, and you can see that it's recording that now. And in addition to we go back to number 8, we've got the probe for our temperature. That's using the waterproof temperature reading. We can have a look at we go back and have a look at the other device, which is Raspberry Pi 10. And in addition to the light sensor, we can switch on and off the relay. So we've got a toggle here on the web browser, and you can see the LED on the relay as I toggle the internet for that. So it's going on and off. It's off at the moment, and I'll put it back on again. And that's the Raspberry Pi Picos connected to the AdafruitIO network. Finally, we have a BME280 measuring temperature, humidity and pressure, and this is connected to the ThingSpeak network. So you can see that it's recording the results, and it also gives you the location, and that's the ThingSpeak IO service.